This confidence interval, example 1. We have 10 people, so that's our sample size. We have a mean, and that is the mean for that sample, so it's an X bar. And the sample standard deviation, so that's our S, 0.78. We also are going to know that the degrees of freedom are going to be n minus 1, so that's going to be 9. And the confidence interval that we are interested in is 95%. So remember, the confidence level and the alpha there's a relationship there. So we could also do 1 minus 0.95, and that would give us the alpha. There you go. So our next step would be to find the t critical for our formula. Once in the t-table, there's two ways you can find your t-critical. For the confidence interval, because it's two sides, you could choose the alpha, 0.05 in this case, or degrees of freedom 9, and this would be our t-crit, positive and negative. Or you could go down in this same table. Let's just put a little line in here. And here at the very bottom of the table, we have confidence level, and it has 95. So we would just go up to the same place because we were looking for the 9 degrees of freedom. So t-crit is going to be plus minus 2.262. Our next step is going to be to find the margin of error, which is these piece of the formula. So let's do that. Eventually this is going to be plus or minus, but it's going to be over here in the formula. So 2.262. Our standard deviation is 0.78 divided by the square root of 10. When we calculate this, we get 0.56. So step 3 is going to be just plug in our margin of error into the confidence interval formula. So our X bar is 7.1. Our margin of error is going to be negative 5.6. In the middle of the equation, we're going to have mu. We're going to have the same thing, 7.1 plus 0.56. So in the middle of this equation, we have mu. We're going to have a lower bound and an upper bound. On this side, we're going to have 6.5. And on the other upper bound, we're going to have 7.7. So this is going to be our confidence interval. And then we just have to have a little conclusion. For APA style, if we're going to have this after a hypothesis test, really all we have to do is use this notation, 95% CI. Oh, I forgot the percent. Bracket, and then 6.5, comma, 7.7. Ooh, close bracket. There you go. So we are 95% confident that the population mean is between those two numbers.